Before this video ends, you're going to make a decision that will either keep you average or change your entire life. Because the truth is brutal, nobody is coming to save you. Nobody cares about your excuses. And 5 years from now, you will either thank yourself for the discipline you build today or hate yourself for the chances you wasted. So decide right now, are you staying comfortable or are you becoming unstoppable? Today I want to speak to the part of you that feels tired, overlooked, and underestimated. The part that wakes up early, works late, and still wonders if it is enough. In a world that moves fast and rewards noise, it is easy to believe that your quiet effort does not matter. But listen carefully. Every great story ever written began with doubt, struggle, and uncertainty. The difference between those who rise and those who remain stuck is not talent alone. It is belief. It is persistence. It is the decision to stand up one more time. Right here now, success is not reserved for the lucky or the privileged. It is claimed by those who refuse to quit. You may not control where you started, the obstacles in your path, or the opinions thrown at you, but you always control your response. When life pushes, you can push back. When fear whispers, you can answer with action. Every setback is a lesson wearing work clothes. Every failure is feedback in disguise. If you learn, adapt, and continue, you transform pain into power and pressure into progress. That transformation is where champions are forged. In the fire of adversity daily. Do not wait for perfect conditions, because perfect conditions never arrive. Start before you feel ready. Begin while your hands shake and your voice trembles. Growth lives outside comfort, and greatness hides behind resistance. The gym that strengthens muscle also tears it first. The mind that builds resilience must face pressure. If you avoid discomfort, you avoid expansion. But if you lean into challenge, you discover capacity you never imagined. Inside you right now is untapped potential, waiting for commitment, discipline, and relentless focus to bring it forward into the light. Claim it boldly and refuse to shrink back ever. The truth is that no one is coming to rescue your dreams. No one will hand you confidence on a silver platter. You must build it, brick by brick, decision by decision. Every morning you choose discipline over distraction. You lay another brick. Every evening you review your progress instead of your excuses. You strengthen the structure. Over time, those small choices create unstoppable momentum. And momentum is powerful. It turns ordinary effort into extraordinary results. It carries you forward when motivation fades and reminds you why you started this journey. Stay consistent even when nobody is watching at all. Remember that comparison is a thief that steals joy and focus. Your path is unique, your timing is personal, and your assignment is specific. When you measure your beginning against someone else's middle, you create unnecessary doubt. Instead, compete with who you were yesterday. Improve one skill. Refine one habit. Strengthen one mindset. Small improvements compound over months and years into massive breakthroughs. The person you are becoming is shaped by daily standards, not occasional intensity. Raise your standards. Demand excellence from yourself, especially when excuses feel comfortable and convenient. Discipline today creates freedom, power, and options tomorrow for life. So lift your head higher. Breathe deeper. Stand stronger. You were not designed to live small, think small, or play small. You were designed to expand, to impact, and to leave a mark that outlives your fear. The world does not need another copy. It needs your authentic courage. Step forward with faith in your ability to learn, adapt, and overcome. Even if progress feels slow, it is still progress. Keep moving. Keep building. Keep believing. Keep believing. The breakthrough you are praying for is built by the work you do today. Decide now that quitting is no longer an option ever. There will be moments when the road feels endless, when effort seems invisible, and when results move slower than your expectations. In those moments, understand this. Endurance is a superpower. Anyone can start when excitement is high. Anyone can dream when inspiration is fresh. But very few can continue when the applause fades and the spotlight disappears. That is where separation happens. That is where leaders are born. When you choose to persist without recognition, without validation, and without immediate reward, you activate a level of strength that most people never reach in their lifetime. Pressure is not your enemy. It is your preparation. Diamonds are formed under pressure. Steel is strengthened by fire. The same principle applies to you. Every challenge stretching your patience is increasing your capacity. Every responsibility testing your focus is sharpening your discipline. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" start asking, "What is this building inside me?" That shift in perspective changes everything. You stop seeing obstacles as barriers and start seeing them as training grounds. And when you treat life like preparation instead of punishment, you rise with power instead of shrinking in fear. Your mindset is the battlefield where victories are decided long before results appear. If you lose internally, you will surrender externally. Guard your thoughts. Replace doubt with deliberate belief. Replace fear with focused action. Confidence is not arrogance. It is self-trust built through repeated effort. The more promises you keep to yourself, the stronger your self-respect becomes. Wake up when you said you would. Finish what you started. Execute the plan even when emotions fluctuate. Emotional discipline separates professionals from amateurs. Feelings change daily, but commitment must remain permanent if you expect extraordinary outcomes. You must also understand the power of vision. If you cannot clearly see where you are going, distractions will decide for you. Write your goals. Visualize your future. See the version of yourself who has already achieved what you desire. How do they speak? How do they carry themselves? How do they respond to pressure? Then begin acting accordingly now. Identity drives behavior. When you upgrade your identity, your habits follow. Stop saying, "I'm trying." Start saying, "I am becoming." Words shape belief, and belief shapes action. Speak victory over your life until it becomes your reality. Sacrifice is the price of transformation. You cannot live like everyone else and expect uncommon results. You will miss parties. You will say no when others say yes. You will choose long-term vision over short-term pleasure. And some people will misunderstand you. Let them. They see your comfort zone. You see your calling. They see your current situation. You see your potential. Stay focused. Every hour invested in growth multiplies in the future. Delayed gratification is painful in the moment, but powerful in the outcome. The discipline you practice today becomes the freedom you enjoy tomorrow. Finally, remember this truth. You are capable of more than you have demonstrated so far. The limits you feel are often mental walls built from past experiences. Tear them down. Redefine what is possible. Refuse to let temporary setbacks define permanent identity. Stand up again. Fight again. Believe again. The world rewards those who refuse to fold under pressure. Your dream requires courage. Your future demands action. And your legacy depends on the decisions you make right now. So rise with intensity. Move with purpose. Execute with excellence. And never, under any circumstance, stop becoming who you were born to be.